again, bro?
Oh.
Let's do it again. Face the east. All praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
a double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching the truth and sincerity. We're going to open up with prophecy, okay? Prophecy. And when you break that term down, it means to say before. And what are we saying before? The events before the arrival of Yahushua, man. Okay? Go ahead, let's go.
At this Revelation 19:10.
Right.
And I fell at his feet to worship him.
Now, the reference point is John the Revelator, okay? And the hymn is referring to an angel. So we don't supposed to worship angels, man. Why? Because they are fellow servants. They are our brethren. Let's go.
And he said to me, since I do not,
Right.
I am thy fellow servant.
Right. I am your fellow servant. So what you're doing, do it not, because I am your fellow servant. Go ahead.
And of thy brother that have the testimony of Yahushua.
Right. And what's the testimony of Yahushua? It's this truth. Okay, the testimony of Yahushua is this truth. And via the Holy Spirit, we are witnesses of Yahweh, why Yahushua. Okay, go ahead.
And the worship of the Most High.
Right.
For the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
Right. Read that again. Just the latter part. Oh, you good, bro.
He said the testimony of Yahushua
Right.
is the spirit of prophecy.
Right. And how do you know that a prophet has the Holy Spirit? How do you know this? How do you know? Via the ability to prophesy. Right? It's based on the Holy Spirit. Okay, so get Isaiah 8 and 22. Go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8.
Right.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old.
Who are the prophets of old? Jeremiah, Habakkuk, okay, Zechariah, Haggai, so on and so forth. Moses, King David, King Solomon, okay? Who else? Noah, okay? Jonah. And guess what? These prophets came back through the process of reincarnation. If you was a gladiator back then during the ancient time, guess what? You came back to become a gladiator. In the form of what? A basketball player, a boxer, a baseball, a football player, and it's the same thing with the prophets. Go ahead, bro.
Back in Jeremiah 28 and 8, finishing it off. And it says, I start back at the top. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right, and we're prophesying against what? Babylon the Great. And in modern terms, that's America, if you can receive that in the spirit. So get the scripture about the banner. I think there's Isaiah 58, 55. Yeah, lift the banner, right. Yeah, get that, bro. And that's what we're doing. We're lifting the banner against this high mountain, right? And this high mountain, or this great mountain, is what? The government of the United States. America is that great mountain. Okay, go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 13 and 1.
Right.
The burden of Babylon.
Right, the burden of Babylon. Go ahead.
Which Isaiah the son of Amos did see.
So what is the burden of Babylon? The destruction, the second death. All right, so it's a glorious time for us, but it's a burden for Babylon, because via the second death, which will be initiated by Yahweh through Yahushua, America will be destroyed. And that's the burden of Babylon, which is America, and also the destruction of Esau's kingdom / his dominion. And if y'all want to add, jump in.
Verse 2, lift you up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand.
Right, and that's what we're doing. We're shaking the hand, right? When we come out here, we shake the hand. Go ahead, bro. Hey, y'all, hey, Elder B is back, so we have to give him a hug, man. And I don't even like hugging these cats, man.
Hey, I got a definition for
I'm
burden.
real like that, man. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, this just the definition for burden in the etymology. A load, that which is borne or carried. A load, a weight, charge, duty.
Well, this prophecy going into the destruction of America, it's a burden, right? It's a load.
It's a load. It's a weight.
It's a weight. Go ahead, bro.
Charge, duty.
Right.
And it's gonna be your duty to bring destruction on this place, man. for this system and this rulership to be destroyed, that's the duty of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that's gonna be carried out.
That's right.
That's pretty much it, bro.
All right. Finish it off, please. Whenever you get time, you know. You good, good.
Then when you go into a banner, you know, because even when you go to what's the Numbers, how we used to travel, each tribe had a banner
Yeah.
representing their tribe.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so we serve this banner now, the Bible,
That's right.
which represents all 12 Israelites.
Beautiful.
And that's what you do when you
Beautiful.
proclaim war on another nation. You would bring your banners to their gates.
That's it.
You know.
And like I say, those banners also represents the house, man.
Yeah,
Certain
yeah.
particular house, and our banner it also represents the house of David, man.
That's right.
This is Isaiah 13:2. Again, it said, "Lift ye up a
And
banner
that's what we're doing. We're lifting up the banner, which is the scriptures. Go ahead.
upon the high mountain."
Which in America and throughout the four corners of the world. Now remember, Esau's hub is where? America. All right. This is his military might. Go ahead, bro.
Exalt the voice unto them.
And that's what we do. We speak loudly. We speak boldly via the Holy Spirit. Somebody give Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1, man. Because this thing is not of us, it's via the Holy Spirit. Right? Before we were awakened, before we became animated, right? We were dwelling in the congregation of the dead. Go ahead, brother. Wisdom of Solomon.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1.
Right.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness.
Via the Holy Spirit, that's that boldness. And it's the same mechanism that gives you that warlike energy. It's the same mechanism that assists you to prophesy. It's the same mechanism that assists you to read people's spirit. Right? And to know the right thing from the wrong thing. But within that source, you still got to apply common sense.
Yeah. And then that boldness, man, that great boldness is to be able to come out here in the forefront of a man's rulership and tell him that, you know what I'm saying, his system or his rulership is about to go down, man.
That's right.
You know, because, I mean, when you're going into boldness, man, it's almost like a how dare you to come at us like that, man. But we're shaking our hands at the nobles, man, because we come in the stead of Yahweh Shai, man, through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. So at this time, I mean, this is an act of treason, as they would speak, man, which is worthy of death, man. You know what I'm saying? But we don't give a damn about that because we know the scriptures say, when 2 or 3 gathered in my name, I am in the midst of them, man. So the Lord is going to protect his prophets, his elects, man. And we're going to continue to push this word, man. And that's that great boldness through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Got the definition of bold.
Go ahead,
boldness. It says willingness to take risks and act innovatively.
So it's the Holy Spirit that gives us that willingness to take these risks.
That's right.
Right? And these risks are also penitentiary chances as well as death. Go ahead,
It
bro.
says confidence or courage.
Right, and it gives us this confidence, it gives us this courage to continue to come out here or to begin to come out here.
Definition 2, it says the quality of having a strong, vivid, or clear appearance.
Right, hey, go ahead, read that again.
It says the quality of having a strong, vivid, or clear appearance.
Right, and the clear appearance is going into us understanding the scriptures, man. Because the appearance is not of us. Remember, the image is to be like Yahweh Shai, which is a reflection of his father Yahweh, man.
That's right.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Quick in the back, brother. Can I bring just a scripture back it up? This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 1.
Right.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren,
Right.
by the mercies of the Most High,
Right.
that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Right, you present your bodies a living sacrifice. And what's the sacrifice? Us coming out here. Right, and you're sacrificing what your youthfulness. And when you go into that term youth, it means what? Peak. And when you break peak down, it means your sharpest point. So throughout your life, your sharpest point is your youthfulness. And that's what's being sacrificed. Your youthfulness. We could be out here partying, it's Friday. Right? We could be out here at the clubs. We could be doing this Friday fun day shit, but no. Via the Spirit, we out here prophesying to you. And what Tupac say, ain't no place we'd rather be, man.
Right.
That's why, like, if you look at the NFL draft, or any kind of draft, they always draft what the younger players.
That's right.
Cause they young.
That's
They
right.
Yeah, cause you know the old cats, you know they get them out here, but they get them when they are young. So if you sacrifice your youth for your house, my shot, man, that's a big thing.
That's right.
Because like the brother said, we could do like today, Friday. you know, hey, we could be doing all kind of crazy shit on
Right.
Friday, but
That's it.
you know, we choose not to.
And this system, my bad,
no,
we
no.
choose not to. Go ahead, bring your point out.
Man, we just choose not to. We just choose to do this work because we looking for a bigger reward.
That's right.
Just going. I can go out on Friday night and get smashed.
That's right.
Just drunk as that. That's it, though. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is Ecclesiastes 12:1. It says, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, and when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in it.
Now read that in the NLT, bro.
In the NLT,
Right.
Ecclesiastes 12:1.
Right. Go ahead. Well, because the count, no, bring your point out. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, because when you in your youth, man, you're ready to explore it, man. You're ready to go out there, sow your oats, and just get it in, man. You know, chase skirts and put in work. But you know what I'm saying, to sacrifice the mirth, so-called mirth of a young, you know what I'm saying, life, and just doing everything, exploring, experiencing, you know what I'm saying, to cast that to the wayside, to do the will of Yahweh Shem outside, man, sacrificing like the brother saying, going to the club, going out of town, just doing any kind of, you know what I'm saying, adventurous things, if you will, to do the work, man. Hey, that's beautiful to Yahweh Shem outside. And like the elder Atawa said, a reward coming with that, man.
That's right, man.
You know?
Yeah, what a difference a penny makes.
Right.
And that penny is going into the kingdom of heaven, man.
If I can add,
Go ahead.
because even like dealing with women, you know, like that woman that was brought before King David, it was a young damsel, man.
That's right, bro.
You know,
That's
they
right.
knew once that didn't get it, it was over.
That's right.
But just show you the strength of their youth.
That's right.
And then, like, you know, according,
Since you said that, we in the spirit of King David.
yeah,
Like America can't arouse us anymore.
yeah,
You know, you, bro.
yeah, that young damsel.
Yeah.
In America, they got old.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
America, oh, yeah.
You're right.
You know?
Old whore.
Yeah, you like them young hoes. You making a call tonight.
This is Ecclesiastes 12:1 in NLT.
Right.
It says, don't let the excitement of your youth cause you to forget your Creator.
Right, because, hey, don't let the excitement of your youth let you forget Yahweh Shem Shai. You know what? I'm going to start coming to camp next week or 2 months from now. Well, let me just keep pushing it back. Hey, get your favorite precept. Don't wait until... Yeah. So what we're doing is we're sacrificing our youth. We got a brother behind the camera. How old are you, brother? You ain't even 30 yet. The brother ain't even 30 yet. So he's sacrificing right now, right? So in order to get that great reward, which we want, we have to sacrifice. And that sacrifice is not your mom, it's not your brother, it's you. It's you. And guess what? The campgrounds are the altars.
King David started young.
Go ahead. That's right.
You know,
That's right.
He was alive when he was like 13, 14.
That's right.
And
That's
he,
right.
He wrote, and then he was serving the Lord before then, keeping the sheep.
That's right.
You know, Daniel.
And that's how you know Moses was King David, because Moses was a sheep keeper too.
Done.
You know?
And when Jeremiah young too.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Jeremiah young. I think you were younger than David. You were about 8.
Yep, 9.
8, 9 years old.
And Daniel was 17 when he went to Babylon. Yep. And he served every king of Babylon and 2 kings of the Medo-Persian Empire.
And then this is the camp's historian, I'll praise you, how about Shem Shai. Now let me ask you a question. During that time frame, was not Babylon popping? You 17 years old? Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Hold on.
Babylon was popping, man.
Hold on. But look at the rank Daniel had
That's
in
right.
Babylon.
You right. Break it down. Bro.
Daniel was an actual elite. Because you got to think, by the time when he broke down that writing on the wall, many tekel,
That's right.
he told Belshazzar, because Belshazzar like, I'm going to give you this, and then if you break down the dream, he said, look, you can keep that shit. But I'm going to tell you what it means, though.
That's right.
You
That's right.
finished, basically.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know?
And he gave him the gold chain anyway. And he died that night.
Yeah. So Daniel served in the courts of the Babylonians and the Medo-Persians from age, because he had to go through training for 3 years. So he started from 20 to like 88. He had a run.
I'm telling you, a nice run. Held it down for all them
And he
summers.
stayed faithful the whole time.
That's it.
You know?
That's
Now,
it.
I gotta get.
Yeah, go.
I gotta get an account.
Get that account.
Even
man.
Yahweh Shai, man, what? 11 years old?
12.
12?
12. When he tell his mama, woman, I must be about my father's
Right.
business.
Man, Yahweh Shai could have had hella parties. All kind of unlimited wine, turning barrels of water to wine.
Yeah.
He could have did it all, man.
And to back the brother up, remember the scripture states what? He became poor for our sakes. His father was a carpenter. Right? That is a lucrative, yeah. That's a great profession, man.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
You know, it's like the brothers going into, man, sacrificing your youth to do the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, sacrificing, you know what I'm saying, to put off or not deal in these pleasures of this current rulership to be able to have eternal pleasures in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? It should be a no-brainer, man.
That's right.
You know, this is where it's at, man. You know, this is truly an eternal thing we're establishing here through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay, everything you look at when you step out your door in the morning is gonna become ash, man. It's gonna be done. Your bank account it's pretty much over, man.
Right.
All right. It's only thing that's guaranteed in this life, man, is through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and the promises that was given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man, and the elect that's gonna be delivered, man. You know.
That's it. Go ahead, bro. You want to add?
Yeah, I was gonna say what's guaranteed to the wicked man is destruction.
Destruction.
You know,
Ain't forget about that.
yeah. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1 in the Good News translation. On that day, someone righteous, full of confidence, will stand before those who oppressed him and made light of his labors.
Hey, read that again.
5:1 Good News translation, Wisdom of Solomon. On that day, someone righteous, full of confidence,
The prophets, beginning with the apostles of Great Millstone, trickling down. Go ahead.
will stand before those who oppressed him and made light of his labors.
Now, who has oppressed us? Esau, Edom. Okay, you so-called white people based on the lineage of your fathers. And how did you oppress our nation? Build your system. Your system was designed, your system was created to execute oppression on the nation of Israel, man.
Especially as men.
That's right. Especially the men. You want to bring your account out?
Yeah, I just want to bring this out. So this is Baal and the Dragon. Now this is the latter years of Daniel, you know. And remember, when you go back to Daniel, the 2nd chapter, when he broke down that statue, Daniel was probably in his 20s. But that was on the Nebuchadnezzar. But this on the Cyrus. So Daniel, like I say, he's probably in the mid to late 80s, you know. But he had that same. This Baal and the Dragon, verse 1. And King Astyages was gathered to his fathers, and Cyrus of Persia received his kingdom. And Daniel conversed with the king and was honored above all his friends. So pretty much Daniel was like the hand of the king.
That's it.
You know, under Cyrus. Like
That's right.
people, you know, like Cyrus is a great historical figure, but they don't talk about Daniel was the hand.
That's it.
You know, he pretty much ran the affairs, the day-to-day affairs of the kingdom.
That's right.
Verse 2,
That's right.
and it says, and Daniel conversed with the king and was honored above all his friends. Now the Babylonians had an idol called Baal, and there was spent upon him every day 12 measures of fine flour and 40 sheep and 6 vessels of wine. And the king worshipped it and went daily to adore it. But Daniel worshipped his own power. And the king said unto him, why dost thou not worship Baal?
See, and this is the time frame we're coming into.
Yep.
Where the king now will be the president, build this military, build this system, and these are the questions that this government will pose on us. And we're going to give through the spirit of Yahweh Shem the same response Daniel gave, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Verse 5, who answered and said, because I may not worship idols with hands, but the living power.
And the new idol that's about to come to existence, mandated, build prophecies, what? The Quran. Going into what? This implant that will be implanted inside of you. Right? That's the new idol. Go ahead. If y'all want to add, jump in, though.
It showed you with their glitch today.
That's
With
it.
their IT.
That's it.
Because they They doing them. They getting them test trials ready.
Yes, and, hey, that's what I'm thinking. These are nothing but trial runs. And guess what? The airports was affected. The banking system was affected. The hospitals were affected.
Yeah, I'm
You know?
gonna come out the blocks, goddamn. Had to be warming up. They do them little sprints, goddamn, at the sea, goddamn. Yeah, boy. I'm gonna come out the blocks on you niggas, goddamn.
Insurance company was affected.
Insurance companies, man. And all it
911
was,
emergency.
that's right. That's right. 911 was affected. Right, so this whole system is about to be converted into a digital format, man. Go ahead, bro.
He says, who answered and said, because I may not worship idols made with hand, but the living power.
Right, and this karagma is made by the hand of Esau, inspired by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua on his left-hand side. Nothing is new under the sun. The reason why kingdoms come back into existence is through the process of reincarnation. And guess what makes the kingdom? People. People. So we're confident when we say that America is modern-day Rome and Babylon, right? And Nineveh and Assyria and Egypt. Go ahead, bro.
Finishing off verse 5, it says, and who created the heaven and the earth and have sovereignty over all flesh.
What that, bro?
Yeah, because, and this going to what you were saying, because I've seen your video you did with what, Stealth is Cold.
Yeah.
You see a lot of niggas, man.
Man.
Because Daniel, because you got to think, Daniel was in the monarch, so he was the hand of the king, so Daniel wasn't elite.
That's right.
So here it is, the king is worshiping an idol, and Daniel standing up. And then the king get through worship, he like, you ain't gonna worship?
Right.
He like, no, come on, man.
That's
You know-
right.
You know me, baby. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, we got
You
that
heard
like
about
this.
me? Yeah. Yeah, so, but that shows you the integrity our forefathers got, man. And then you read this and make you look down on these niggas that sold out, from athletes to entertainers, because you niggas sold out to the peons of Esau society. You never seen a Rothschild.
That's right.
Okay, you niggas not living like the DuPonts and
Right.
Vanderbilts.
Right.
Okay, you niggas getting crumbs off the crumbs of the crumbs.
That's
Right.
it.
You know, by the time it fall to you,
That's it. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And they think these millions they getting are really big money, man. That's like what that nigga DMX said, he sold to the devil, but the price was cheap.
Yeah.
These niggas, I mean, 2 million, 3 million, 5, 8, 10 million. That still ain't shit. 80 million, that's nothing compared to what these damn elites got, man.
And they print the money.
Yeah.
And then you niggas can't put Mayweather can't get $1 billion and put it in a vote somewhere.
Right.
You know? No.
That nigga can't even read a Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah, what's the point you made earlier?
One page.
Yeah, went to the bank. You know,
Oh
you
yeah. Trying to get some, try to break bigger bills to smaller bills to put them up. Shit, bank. Hey, the bank called me personally. Yeah, ask me what am I doing? What, you know what? What the fuck you doing? You want to know what I'm doing with my money?
Damn.
But they got to report all that.
Yeah, so you think Mayweather just around here freelancing? And, no, man. And Esau allowed them niggas to, go to the bank and make these big deposits on Instagram and shit, man. But them niggas don't have free course with that money. Them niggas not liquid like that, man. You know?
All they goddamn slug. All they goddamn money. Sometimes you see like Mayweather and these different rappers have, man, that should be prop money. Police ain't letting these niggas have that kind of cash laying around, man.
And then at the same time frame, just to back the priest up, and if they do, guess what? It's nothing but fiat money.
That's it. Still ain't
It's
shit.
still a limit, because at the end of the day, these niggas are rich. The elite are wealthy. When you're wealthy, you have different streams of income, right? You have different streams of income. And this is what makes you wealthy, man. Get Genesis 13 and 2, man. Genesis 13 and 2.
Genesis 13 and 2. And Abram was very rich in cattle.
Right, Abraham had cattle. Right, Floyd Mayweather don't got no cattle. This nigga got a bunch of stupid ass cars, and you can tell life is so boring. This motherfucker buys the same cars over and over and over again. He don't got nothing to do.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
In silver and in gold.
Right, so Mayweather doesn't have silver. Mayweather doesn't have gold. Right, these are the substances that makes you wealthy. See, when it comes to being rich and wealthy, going back into the blessing, only the Edomites, beginning with their nobility, are blessed. And when you go into that term blessed, it means Barak. right? Meaning that the elite has these other nations coming to them, and guess what? They have to bow down to them. And that's what we're going to have in the kingdom of heaven.
The biggest form of wealth is people.
That's right.
You know?
Not to mention the elite has what? Us, right? As slaves. All right, these niggas ain't worked since when? What, the 1300s? The 1300s. Now that's what you call old money.
Oh.
These niggas get a goddamn $100 bill with a small face
Right.
and say, I got old money.
I got this blue dot.
Going
Yeah.
back to the Medici family.
Right.
You know?
Go ahead, keep
Yeah,
talking.
the Medici family back in Florence, Italy. You know, that was the first really banking cartel. You know, and then from there, you had the Rothschild. Then you had the J.P. Morgan cartel come to America.
Who was a puppet.
Yep.
Yeah.
So these people are, you know, these people have, and that's the thing with the elites, they long term, man. You know, but one thing about it, you Israelites, the curses undefeated. Because you niggas are curse coming in, you curse going out, no matter what you do in
That's
between.
right.
So,
That's
You
right.
know?
That's right. You do all that shit to sell out, but then you have that righteous spirit in you, and you can't even look at yourself in the fucking mirror, man.
If Michael Jordan was to die, look at his son's net worth the next day.
Get Jeremiah 2:33. That's right. That's
Look at
right.
those niggas,
That's right.
Back to the basics, goddamn.
Square one.
Yeah.
Get Jeremiah 2:33.
I joined Chicago, kid.
this is the book of Jeremiah.
What they say, why trim is your ways? To seek love? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's it.
Deuteronomy 28 and 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
Even if you sell out, he still gotta lend to you. And you still can't be able to lend to him. So you niggas sell out for nothing. You trim your ways for nothing. You sell your spirits for nothing. Now when we talk about selling your soul, we know that basically you cannot like hand over your spirit. It's going to the format of you being compromised.
Yeah.
And like me and the priest always goes into, that's when your image is controlled. Right? That's the reason why these, right. Like, what's that nigga name, the streamer named Duke? He always on TikTok. He's a big time streamer. He was
O'Shea Duke.
yeah. He came from the military, but now he's a millionaire through so-called streaming. But guess what? Based on the comments are saying, now they got to my boy. This nigga standing in his crib with a crop top on. Look feminine in a motherfucker. And guess what? Man, nigga, my girl said it was cold. So he's trying to use that narrative to push the agenda of Esau, man. If you have any form of influence, right, you're going to get a knock on your door. And in order to maintain that influence, guess what? You're going to have to play ball. You got to play ball, man.
Come on, with it.
Hey, that's what Snoop said, fool. You better come on in. Go ahead, bro.
It says, he shall, this is 44 again, Deuteronomy 28.
Right.
It says, he shall lend to you,
Right.
and thou shalt not lend to him.
Right.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Right, and these are the curses. So regardless if you sell out, guess what? Michael Jordan sold out. Jay-Z sold out. Floyd Mayweather sold out. Stephen Cole sold out. But guess what? They still ain't the head. They still at the back, right? Because of the blessing. See, you can't go around the blessing, man. So you sacrifice your mother. You do same flesh involvement or intimacy. But guess what? You still can't outrun or go around or go underneath or go over the curses, man.
What's your boy name from Sanford and Son? The Desmond.
Yeah, Damon, yeah. Damon Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Damon Wilson.
Yeah, he got a good tell law. You can tell he's very intellectual.
Yeah, he is.
You know.
You can put him in mind of possible ball.
Yeah, I seen it when I
Carnal
watched
side.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he went in too. He said, all of them bend over Billy.
You got to.
You know?
You got to.
Yeah. I mean, the scriptures though, what Mark 8 chapter,
Yeah.
this is 31, 32. Or what will you do to, matter of fact, let me get it.
Yeah.
got it.
But look at, but then, and now it makes sense when goddamn Big Mill talk about expensive pain.
Yeah.
You gotta,
Fucking with the diddler, man.
no did it.
And then you remember, cause the old boy was trying to ask the mud. He was like, "So who are the people?" He said, "All of them."
All of
He tried
them.
to say, "Name some names." He said, "I'm not naming no names. All of them. You know what you gotta do."
You trying to get them drop names.
That's it. That's it. All of
If
it.
All
you,
over
if you see
everything.
them on TV, they done made that deal.
That's
You're
right.
not getting on Netflix. What's that nigga, Cat Williams?
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
You're not getting on. You don't get no Netflix deal. And you ain't came on in.
Cat Williams is what we call control opposition,
Yep.
right? Because he still has a great network, and he even said that basically he has more money outside of the bank than he does inside the bank.
Yeah.
He sold out.
Yeah. And then what? Then he got you niggas to trust him. Then he started talking about the Anunnaki.
That's what they do.
Some
Yep.
crazy shit.
That's what they
man.
do. See, what they do is they give you a little truth to make them believable, so they can give you, so they can make that quick level.
Yeah. 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 Get credibility.
Yeah, that's it.
Crossover.
That's it.
Same thing they doing with Trump.
That's it.
You know, they making him credible. Okay, now he done survived the assassination attempt, but he gonna get the presidency, and he gonna take you niggas away left.
That's it.
You know?
That's it.
You know, Esau, these elites, they always trying to be the most high. Like how we always going to you, how about some shots not finna come down here, come on the highways and byways and deliver this message, man. These elites are not finna grab no microphone, start telling these damn drill raps. They ain't finna go make no damn movies. They gotta have somebody to do it.
Yeah.
So they pick out the flunkies of Israel who willing to sell out to utilize them to further their agenda, man.
Belson
You know?
on the left hand side.
Yeah. I got that you had one. I got that Mark, man.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Mark, the 8th chapter, starting at verse 36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall he give in exchange for his soul? And that exchange, man, what is he exchanging to receive these monies, man? Okay, to receive these particular gifts. It's multiple things you can do to receive them. You're gonna either bend over, you're gonna drop to your knees, you're gonna sacrifice a loved one, you're gonna destroy your own image by doing some weirdo shit like Meek Mill's hopping around type shit.
Like a
Like,
bug.
yeah, man, you're gonna do something that's just gonna put you on a low type level, man, and an embarrassing type of state. You know what I'm saying? To receive these benefits, man. And those who bend over or get on their knees or whatever, if you get out of line, hey, that shit gonna come out, man. They got that shit on video.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Expensive pay.
Yeah. Setting niggas up with trainees and shit. They don't
Expensive
know
pay.
it. Yeah, man. So it ain't worth it, man.
That's right. That's right. And niggas are willing to, basically give up everything for that. See, what happens is you've been exposed. That's what happened with Eve in the garden. She got exposed. Like, for example, if you got a new car, right? Well, no, you're looking at a new car. You need a car. So what does the dealership do? They'll allow you to get that car for a weekend. Now everybody that's seen you in that car, you've been in that car for 72 hours.
Yeah.
So
Compliments.
you get compliments. Oh man, that's you right there.
You created an image.
You done created the image. So by the time Monday comes, when it's time to give up that car, because you've been exposed, you finna buy that car.
Took Tanisha out.
That's
you know
it.
what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Yeah, Tanisha finally
Or
told me.
club
pull
hopping.
up.
And you telling her that's it's your
Yeah,
car,
yeah.
you just ain't got the tag yet.
And new
You know
car
what I'm
smells.
saying? That's it, the new car smell and all of that.
You drive that motherfucker back to the lot, and you see that 99 Honda.
You can't go back. You can't go back. So what Esau does is, in the form of that, Esau allow you to get the big house, have these women, just give you access to so much stuff, and then when he hits you with that proposition, you've been exposed to that lifestyle, you don't want to turn back. Hey, that's right, you don't want to turn back. Go
Can I
ahead,
get this
bro.
definition of integrity?
Yeah.
It says the quality of being honest and showing consistent.
See, integrity goes into your innocence. It goes into your innocence. Having morals, having values, having principles, which ultimately for us is the law, statutes, and the commandments. Go ahead, bro.
It says the quality of being honest and showing a consistent and uncompromising adherence.
And that's what these sellouts can't say anymore. They have been compromised. We have not been compromised. Go ahead, bro.
To strong moral and ethical principles
Right,
and
to
values.
strong moral, ethical principles and values via the scriptures to the best of our abilities. And that's the reason why Jacob sell out. Get that Ecclesiastes 10 and 9, bro.
And it's Rock 10 and 9.
Right.
Rise the earth and ashy brown.
Right. And earth and ashes is a representation of us being in this flesh. Go ahead, bro.
There's not more wicked thing than a covetous man.
Right, a covetous man. Did not the scripture states in Proverbs, envy not the oppressor? when you begin to envy the oppressor, you become covetous. Now you want what the oppressor got. You want a piece of that pie within his blessing. And that's the reason why you niggas sell out.
The devil's pie.
The devil's pie. What you guys
D'Angelo.
gonna say?
You want somebody to slice the devil's pie, but
That's
he
right.
goes into it, man.
That's right.
He breaks it down in that song. It's deep,
Mhm.
you know.
That's it.
But you know, like you said, that covetous, man, want what this devil got, man. And this goes back to, you know what I'm saying, when we were talking about your youth, man, sacrificing your youth to do the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All this shit that Esau is giving to people, man, Jake or whoever, to enjoy this fantasy, what they call life here, man, it's no point, man. Because as the scripture says, surely you come into this world with nothing, you will also leave with nothing. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So anything Esau give you is gonna be temporary, man.
Right.
But the Lord has sent his prophets forth to let you know that what he has gonna give you is gonna be eternal, man.
Right.
Everlasting,
Right.
uncorruptible. Ain't gonna be rusted. Ain't gonna be getting all like your damn radiator and shit fucking up on your car. Them chariots, man, there ain't gonna be no problem.
No.
You know, everything is gonna be grade A, 100% unique, untangible for eternity, man.
Right. And it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be on a different level, Lord will.
God.
Because everybody in Israel is not gonna have a chariot, man.
No.
It only makes sense, bro. It's levels to this shit, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your
And
rest.
from a spiritual sense, right? So how do you rise from the congregation of the dead? Depart from a spiritual sense.
Yeah.
Because what? This is not our rest. And furthermore, this is not a continuous city. Meaning what? This city will be destroyed. Go ahead.
It's because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword
This
destruction.
motherfucker is polluted from a spiritual sense, even all the way to a physical sense, man. Everything is polluted within this system. Why? Because who is the governor? Esau Edom, right? Go ahead.
I got
Go
one
ahead,
back,
brother.
brother. This is the book of 1 John chapter 2, starting verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
Love not the world,
Right.
neither the things that are in the
And there's
world.
nothing wrong with using the world, man. If you want to go out and take a trip, go ahead and do it. But all you gotta do is do your duties first, man. But we're in the spirit not going out like that, man. Because hey, look what happened. You could have been traveling and got caught up in this shit today. Right? So bros gotta be on point, gotta be careful, because really the famine of the word can happen any day. Any moment. At a click, like you said.
Yeah, click away.
A click away.
Hey, this shit really on the on and off switch, man.
That's it.
You know?
Hey, right now, Bill, the spirit is flickering.
Yeah.
This shit is flickering. Like how the light about to go out, it's flickering, man.
Any moment.
Any
time.
moment, man.
Ever since Apostle R told Elder Apostle Bar, you know, to push the prayer about the destruction of this place.
That's right, bro.
It's been rolling.
Put them curses up, man.
It's been rolling.
That's it. Go ahead, bro.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
So if you love the world, meaning your woman, your parents, your vehicles, your bank accounts, or anything that's outside of Yahweh Shem, guess what?
For the love of the
You're gonna literally be assed out. Assed out.
Hey, that's the
I
spirit.
forget one more time.
That was the
That
spirit.
nigga's assed out, literally. You're gonna be shameless.
That was the spirit.
Yeah,
That boy. Like,
that nigga needs suspenders, man.
Yeah. And I mean, and the elder priest was saying, you know, it's not saying you're supposed to not actually genuinely love your parents, your family and shit. But the point is you don't let that overtake your duties, man, of doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You don't start putting your mother, your father, your brother, sister, children before the work or Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
That's it.
Verse.
But we're in a time now, man, where we really got mentally detached from this shit, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like really, when you deal in the world, man, they really just get a shell of you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
this is when we come to be lively, man.
That's it, bro.
So
The
in
real
world,
you.
Yeah, in the world, we pretty much just go through the motions with this shit, man.
Mhm.
You know? Like, this is where we get lively at, man. Because, like you say, man, you ain't talking about the destruction of this system, okay? Spiritual powers of Yahweh Shai coming back. You really ain't talking about
Yeah,
shit.
what's the point, man?
Yeah. If it ain't large money,
Yeah, what's the point,
man?
And we talk about large money, man. Large money from a spiritual sense. Go ahead, bro.
All right, back in 1 John chapter 2, verse 16. For all that is in the world, the
Yeah.
lust of the flesh,
And we just named it. And guess what? These things we identify, it comes with the desires of the flesh. And the desires of the flesh can get you to fall out.
Yeah.
Bro, we had one guy was coming here for a little minute, the tall Gadite.
Oh yeah.
And his woman broke him.
Yeah.
Broke him into pieces, man. And guess what? If you're watching, you're awaiting a missile, man.
And the woman's short-sighted, man.
That's it.
That's why Apostle Paul said if you have a woman, you're gonna have trouble in the flesh.
That's it.
Because women automatically are gonna be worldly because they set up to receive.
Mhm.
See, men have a mindset, you know, to build.
That's right.
That's the mindset of a man,
That's it.
to create.
That's it.
Women are set up to maintain, so they're gonna be by default attached to the current society.
That's
It's
it.
never empowered.
Right, bro.
So if that's your steering wheel as a woman, okay, you're gonna be steered right back to this system,
That's
man.
it, bro.
Yeah, every household led by a woman in these times is gonna fall.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And it's out of order.
Yeah.
It's out of order. And that's not to say, like the priest is saying, you're not going to have issues with your woman. But at the end of the day, when your woman don't respect you, right, if she's running your household, you need to get away from that
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah. Gird up your loins, man. I mean, she ain't willing to fall under your order. You know what I'm saying? Or like the brother say, or just give you just that due respect for being a man of the Lord, doing the work. Then you need to reevaluate that whole little situation you got, man.
Yeah.
You know, the scripture says, you know what I'm saying, you go and, you know, so pretty much be with your woman if she's not, you know, hindering you from doing the work.
That's right.
You know, if she's still going to church or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, as long as she's not being a thorn in your side, an issue when you saying, look, I'm finna go fellowship with brother, look, I'm finna go, you know what I'm saying, to camp, look, I'm finna do a video,
I'm
keep
glad
it
you
down.
brought that up.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, then you good to go,
Yeah.
man. But when she start getting jealous
Right.
of this woman, this truth,
Right.
and trying to tell you every time you get ready to go fellowship with brother, all of a sudden now she got something she want to do, or something she needs you to do. You know what I'm saying? Or anytime you finna go to camp, and after camp, you know what I'm saying, brothers go fellowship, and she wondering when you coming home, constantly texting and calling you, hey, you're gonna have to put your foot down, or you're gonna have to probably move around, man.
Right.
Because if not, if you let that vibrations keep beating on you, eventually you're gonna break, or fuck around and break her neck. You know, so it's better to just do away with that. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking as a man, or you know, shoot the dice and end up falling out the truth.
And don't be no tyrant at the crib.
Yeah,
If your
yeah.
woman go to church, let her go to church.
Yeah, go.
If she want to celebrate her birthday, let her celebrate her birthday.
Yeah, yeah.
If the motherfucker want crab, let her eat it.
Eat it up.
As long as you don't bring that motherfucker home. that's the stopping point. Because at the end of the day, salvation come through you to her. Lord will,
Not the
man.
other way around.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and part of the curse is what your woman now obeying you. Now, certain brothers, hey, have a better relationship where the women follow suit with them better. And that's cool. But if your woman ain't like that, but she's pleased to be with you and she's respectful, then go with the flow, man.
She wearing pants, and I'm wearing them.
Man, you ain't lying. All my exes wore pants. I ain't seen shit to them.
Yeah. Sometimes the problem, she unzipped them motherfuckers. And that's you got a problem then, goddamn.
Man, pause.
Take that.
Go ahead, bro.
It's around,
You got a real problem.
it's around 26 and 6. Alright? But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous of another woman.
Now, from a spiritual sense, what's that woman jealous of that other woman? Your carnal woman, your woman, your wife, your girl, jealous of this truth, right? And what she'll do is, like the priest is saying, she'll nag you. She'll throw barriers in front of you to get you to stop going to camp or question what you believe in. And the Most High so called, if you fall for that, He will still take the bitch away from you. You go outside the truth, the door closed. By the time you turn around, you can't get back in. Gone. And guess what? Them 2 for 1. And guess what? That demon that has been exercised, he's still circling the block. He finna do a drill on your ass. Now he finna bring 7 more with him. And they go through a party, and that's house party folk.
Hey, it's going down, goddamn.
Kid and play, goddamn. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Just finish it up.
And the scourge of the tongue, which communicated with all.
Right, and the point is that basically, hey, having that nagging woman is always constantly nagging about this truth, that's grief, man. Basically, and then a lot of brothers have been broken by that same grief, right? Go ahead, bro. And you niggas gotta be men, man.
That's it right there.
You gotta be men. And a man is a leader. As long as you can see the vision, that's all that matters. But a woman will put that down in your mind, and then you will stop seeing the vision. Go ahead, man. I'm gonna pass on to the woman, man.
Back in 1 John chapter 2, verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father.
See, though, and a woman, she wants all of that. She wants the big house, she wants the cars, she wants the money, she wants the, you know, just the lavish lifestyle. But in most cases of the prophets, we're not going to have that. We're going to have our daily bread. And that is what? A day-to-day basis, man. Now, you got certain brothers that's doing their thing. But when it comes to the totality of this truth, hey, if we got it all like that, what is the purpose of needing Yahweh Shah? You know, if your woman was in total agreement with you, this hell would be heaven. Think about it. If you in hell but your woman down, shit, this would be nice. A jog in the fucking barn. But the Most High put that spirit on her because that spirit came on us and we committed fornication spiritual from a spiritual sense, and now we see how he feels. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 17. And the world passes away.
Right, what world? This society, this dominion, this rulership, this ion, right? This age is about to pass away. And we're seeing this now. Right, and that's why I wanted to get into Matthew, the 24th chapter. All the signs are here, man. Right, the prophecies are speaking. They're popping. Right, if you got a spiritual sense, you can see that basically we're closer and closer to the arrival of Yahweh Shah. You really just got a couple more prophecies. WW3, Jacob's Trouble, and most importantly is the Quran. That's it. You can't have WW3 without the Quran. Okay? Go ahead.
And the lust thereof, and you can liken that to what you going to earlier about the covetousness, man.
Right.
That shake a lot of people up and make them lose focus, man, or not even give thought of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua because they're seeking to get what others got, to try to outdo somebody else, looking at what somebody else got and want to get it or have more, man.
They used to call that keeping up with the Jones.
Yeah, keeping up with the Joneses, man. And hey, the scripture says use the word not to abuse. Ain't nothing wrong with having nice things. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Brothers, some brothers have, you know, a bigger loaf of bread than others. But the Lord bless brother had those things because 9 out of 10, no brother use their finances to help the body any way they can. You know what I'm saying? But when you start, you know what I'm saying, just being engulfed with this world, and all you can think about is, damn, I gotta go to work. I gotta try to get about 30 hours overtime. You know what I'm saying?
I get this money.
8 days a week, goddamn. All you thinking about is slaving for Esau, thinking you benefiting yourself, man. You really lost track or lost sight of what's really important, man.
Yeah, like in Rich Boys, the paper.
Yeah.
I get the paper.
Yeah.
Let's get this paper.
Yeah, I mean, what good that damn paper, man? You got 30,000 under your mattress, man. Your house burned up. That shit gone. It's nothing. It's nothing, man. You know, that's proof in itself. You got some gold bars, man. You can shine them up.
When you said that, I thought about Brian McKnight back in 1. Now you back at 1, guy.
Back in fucking 1.
Go ahead, finish up.
Go
ahead, bro.
This Genesis 19:17 dealing with Lot. It says, and it came to pass when they had brought them forth abroad, it's the angels bringing forth Lot and his family outside the city.
Right.
Then he said, escape for thy life, look not behind thee,
right.
Neither stay thou in all the plain, escape to the mountain.
So these were holy instructions given to Lot and his family, right? But guess what? Someone did not follow suit.
Who was that?
I wonder who that may be. Go ahead, bro.
Lest thou be consumed. I'm gonna jump to 22, get to the point. It says, haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou be come thither. Therefore the name of the city was called Zor. And that shows
go ahead, no, go ahead, bring your point out.
That shows you Lot is back as an Israelite.
That's right.
You know, because the angel said, I can't do nothing until you leave.
That's right.
Show you how the elect got that made man status.
That's it.
The angel like, I can't do nothing until you leave.
That's it.
You know?
That's it.
He said, the sun was risen upon the earth when Lot entered into Zoar. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire.
Right, and that's the same technology that's inside those missiles, man, in today's time. Right? The Most High just did what? He split the atom. And he gave that information to Esau, beginning with these so-called Germans, man.
So I got a question. So he rained fire down on Sodom and Gomorrah. Well, was that racist?
Right.
It sure was.
You know what I'm saying?
It sure
It was
was.
all Canaanites.
That's right. That's right. Well, wait a minute, brother. God love everybody. Man, Most High wasted away an entire city, man.
Right.
No, I'm sorry, cities.
Right.
Cities. And it only makes sense that these cities are back in the form of what? Vegas, Atlanta, San Francisco, New Orleans.
Miami probably.
Well, yeah. Miami. It's a toss-up. It could be Memphis. We know they back.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. These police make me nervous how they speak. I guess they know too.
Verse 25, it says he overthrew those cities and all the inhabitants of the plain
And
all.
America's gonna be overthrown just like that, man. For this same lifestyle. Right? Get that kind of Jews, bro.
Like you say, the fire and brimstone is likened to those milton. Those are gonna be the modern day, you know what I'm saying, brimstones. And that fire is gonna be coming out of them silos. When they come out them silos and detach that the head from the rest of that projectile,
Right.
man.
And guess what? And that area burned for a long period of time.
Yeah.
And it could be considered as everlasting fire.
We still talking
We
about
still
it.
talk about it. You know, that situation is timeless.
Yeah.
It's a timepiece.
Damn.
Confirmation.
Oh, praise God.
I see you did.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, that's me.
And it says, and all the inhabitants of the cities, and that which grew upon the ground, but his wife looked back from behind him.
That's the point, and that's what your woman would do. See, Satan will infiltrate her because what the scripture say in Peter, she's the weaker vessel. So it's easier for Satan to infiltrate your woman. She's a weaker vessel, and by default, she's connected to the world. So that woman turned back because she was thinking about those great goods she left behind.
Lot was well off.
That's
When
right.
Him and Abraham had to separate.
That's right.
They had so much.
That's it.
And
They had so much, they had to separate.
And people think, you know, that's one thing Esau do with the Bible. You know, he make it seem like everybody was just living in tents. And it was all dusty. No, that land, first off, that land was like a paradise. You know, that's why they call it the Fertile Crescent.
They're beautiful.
You know? And Lot, if he had all that substance, that means he had to have servants.
Yeah.
Okay? That means that she had servants. She had ladies in waiting. You know?
Yeah.
So she had it made. You know, she was getting dresses custom made.
That's right, bro.
Drinking the best of the wine.
Right.
You don't think they had like live bands and certain
it.
things
That's
and
it,
all that
bro.
back then?
That's it.
You know, that's why I say it's in the days of Noah.
That's right. That's
You
right.
see?
That's right.
Like no, man, then what do women love more than anything? Their status.
That's it.
Women love their status.
That's it.
That's why what is it, Aisha Curry, you know,
15,
she talking about
1 and 9.
she wants the same attention that her
Right,
husband
Right,
got.
right.
Yeah.
They
They live for that attention, man.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So she was thinking about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But finish off
That's
real
it.
quick.
But that's a beautiful breakdown, man. Now think about today's time, and that's where our women be doing, and will do for some of us. Go ahead, boy. Oh,
It says, but his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt.
why? Because basically she turned back.
Yep.
Right? She turned around and looked back, which she received instructions from her God, her Lord,
That's
not to
the
look
spirit.
back.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
she didn't follow suit, and she got left behind, and she's a memorial to this day.
Stepped out of order.
She stepped out of order. You know? Hey,
Yeah.
somebody get Michael
Yeah.
7 and 10
To this
too,
day.
baby.
Hey,
Go ahead, read it. Can I read something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go ahead, read it.
And it's Job 1 and 7.
And y'all gotta speak.
Even as Solomon and
Y'all look
Gomorrah
quiet today.
and the city about them in a like manner, giving themselves over to fornication.
Right, and that's what America's done. America has gave itself to fornication, such as same-sex marriages, such as bestiality, and so on and so forth. When you think about Sodom and Gomorrah, think about America in today's time frame, but much, much, much worse. Go ahead.
And going after strange flesh
Going after strange flesh. We just named it. Right?
and are set before for example.
Right. An
Suffering.
example. Right? So Sodom and Gomorrah was that example or example of what not to do, what not to be. But Esau wanted my way like Frank Sinatra.
And it shows
Or
you
us.
and it shows you how like cities can still be reincarnated, man, because all these different rulerships in Sodom and Gomorrah, all this is balled up in one right here in America, man.
Yeah.
This is why this is ground zero for the Lord's final destruction, man.
That's it.
Because you Sodom and Gomorrah, likened unto Sodom and Egypt, like the elder just bringing out, you got all these rainbows, and you able to get your body mutilated and modified. You know what I'm saying? They taking away the actually this devil wants to remove the identity of actual male and female, man. Now he's giving them these different crazy names, us, them, they. What you identify as a poodle if you want to, man, and that's crazy, man.
Yeah, you gotta call one motherfucker them.
Them, like,
Hey, that's how you don't got demons on you.
come on,
Oh, my bad.
That's the whole point. You know, that's the whole point.
He looking-
You know them pronouns with them the alphabet.
yeah,
so you gotta
them,
call
they.
one person them.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, because they the demons with him.
You
Yeah.
got a bunch of them.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes 1 and 9.
Right.
The thing that have been, it is that which shall be.
Sodom and Gomorrah,
Yep.
right? And America is going to go in Sodom and Gomorrah's likeness is going to be destroyed the same way.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
And that which is done is that which shall be done.
Right.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
See, the lifestyle of America is nothing new. Them niggas was doing that before, right?
And that's how we can prophesy on it, because what it said, this is gonna be a reminder, you know what I'm saying, for all that type of wickedness, man. So now we able to even speak on it to tell these people, these are the wicked things that were happening in Sodom and Gomorrah and the other 3 cities while the Lord destroyed them, man. These things are
Five
happening
cities.
now. Yeah, 5 cities,
Yeah,
5 cities. So that's just showing you why the Lord is going to bring even a heavier judgment on this place, man, because it has increased more in wickedness, increased more in vile and foul things. I mean, it's a complete scum bucket of a place, man.
Right. See, we come from a time frame where people didn't have tattoos like that.
Right.
You know, that was frowned upon. We come from a time frame or an era where niggas weren't rocking skulls and shit like that, or talk about their own demon time.
Right.
Like that's the time frame we come from. But America is so finished. These people are so dumbed down that they're really awaiting for the taking, man. You know, even the situation with Biden, how he's been in office that long in that type of capacity. You know, so these people need to be killed, man. They gotta go.
I mean, that crazy and delusional and weird ass behavior of Biden, that represents pretty much America as a whole, man, except for the men of the Lord, man. It's because this place is senile, man. You know, they can't function correctly. They all fucked up on drugs. You know what I'm saying? They fucked up on this social media shit. They don't know how to interact with people. You know, the boys or the young men are so fucking feminine, man. You can't have a hardcore male conversation with these pussies, man. They get all bent out of shape. You know, they want to go grab their pistols and stuff. You know, the girls, you can't even have a decent conversation with a young lady, man, because she gonna be standing in front of you half naked. You know what I'm saying? And she might not even fucking 13, 14. You know, the parents let them come out the house anyway. Grandmama grandmama only got them 8 years older than granddaughter, man. I don't even know how that shit work, man. How would that shit even work?
At least
You know?
30.
Hell no.
Too far from it,
Don't be
man.
a man in South Central while drinking the gin juice in the hood.
I'm a quantum leap.
But you know what I'm saying? But you know, just saying the ratio is so close now. It's crazy, man. You'll have granny, her daughter,
But they'll be
and
on
the
the same-
granddaughter in the same clothes.
They'll
Right,
be on the
though.
same shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Like you say, the grandma be listening to Kevin Gates, the mama be listening to Kevin Gates.
that's right, man. And when we came up, my grandmother, hell, by the time I was, 10 or 11, People down there 50, no 60.
Right.
60 or 70, man. Your grandmama is 30, your great grandmother is 50 something.
And she was a grandmother.
That's right.
Like, this is what this society produced, pretty much a bunch of beasts. Because you can't even classify them by classical titles anymore. Mother, grandmother, fathers.
Yeah.
Like, nah, it went from, mothers, fathers, husbands, and wives to now. Now, then it went to baby daddies and baby mamas. Now it's just beast mode.
It's
Demon
Jesus.
time. They don't even, this society don't even produce husbands and wives
No.
and fathers and mothers anymore. Now it's just everybody lives a life of self-worship and then they out of here, man.
Like a society of just pop-ups, man. Just
Let's get
motherfuckers
that
just
in,
popping up, with no sense of direction, man.
That's right.
21. That's why the Lord finna shut this bitch down. And like I say, they looked at what we seen today with this IT glitch, okay? It's just representative of the time to come.
Right.
When the Lord is going to shut down the convenience of this society, he's going to use Esau to snatch away this convenience, man. Go ahead.
This is 2 Ezra 16:20.
Yep.
But for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness,
Yep.
nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Yeah, so here it is, the Lord has all these prophecies building up in this place. Inflation is out the roof,
Right.
okay? All this violence, okay, is constantly increasing. The economy is constantly suffering. Wars and rumors of wars. And people are still not mindful that the Lord is angry at this place, man.
Right.
No one is considered the mood of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. That's why this judgment, he's coming to make statements, man. You got it, bro.
Verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth,
Yep.
that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Yep, because you still can go get a 4 for 4 at Wendy's.
Yeah.
All right? They still got Pick 5 and, still got little clubs and bars you can just walk in and happy hour. So people don't consider, okay, the wickedness, not the wickedness, but the destruction and the poverty that's to come. You see, people live a very wasteful life. You see, when you think you're gonna always have it like that, you become what? Very wasteful.
Yeah.
What's saying the days of prosperity, there's no thought of poverty. I think there's look at Sirach 11, around about 25, 26. You can finish that, bro.
It says, and even then shall evils grow upon earth.
Yeah, even then shall evils grow up on the earth, because the elites is scheming and plotting. They already got, you got millions of migrants in here, man. Okay, being housed, okay, being given cars, given cell phones. Okay, them ain't nothing but mercenaries and UN troops, man. So when they shut this bitch down, they already, because you got to think about it. People ain't watching nothing. Like, here it is, they coming through the border, then they being dispersed to all these major cities in America. Okay? So you got that happening. Then they pretty much setting it up to where they're slowly doing away with cash. Then they got people conditioned not to have cash like that. Okay? There's a lot of people who their whole existence is on their phone. They work through their phone. Okay? They work through their devices, these tablets. So if you go offline for a certain amount of time, there's people that's gonna be ruined. You see? So all these things are happening and no one's considering, man. But the Lord wanted it like that, because he wanted it like a thief in the night. You got it, bro.
It says famine and great confusion.
Famine and great confusion. Because confusion gonna increase. Because if you, that's why we go with the prophecy so much. It's like us rehearsing the script. Like we know all the lines in the movie. So when these things happen, it's gonna be just like we rehearsed. And the Lord gonna give us a spirit, to endure in those times, man. But these people are gonna be more confused. They're already confused now. Like you say, calling one nigga them. Okay? They already confused now. Women don't know what it is to be a woman. Men don't know what it is to be a man. Like everyone's already confused. As it is. No one knows what the Bible is talking about. Niggas is still now what this year niggas voted for Trump. confusion. Okay, so when it really go down, we're gonna see confusion on a whole nother level, man. And the Lord want these niggas lost, man, so he can beat them to death. You know? Just like in the boxing, you hit a nigga in their days. Yeah. So now you can load up on these niggas. Yeah. Now you can pull from back here, goddamn it. Yeah. He stop. Oh yeah. Now you can lean into a nigga then. You know? Yeah.
Everything you get.
Yeah. That's what the Most High wants you niggas to be dazed. All right. So he can go to work on your ass, man, and rightfully so.
You deserve it. You Israelites, man, 2/3, you deserve it. You have done a magnificent job in not paying attention, listening, hearkening to the words of the prophets, man. So hey, and you done heard it. You done heard the truth. You done passed by a camp. You done scrolled through a video. You done heard it from a family member that's in the truth. This truth has visited your eardrums, man. But if you didn't hearken and listen to it, then hey, the judgment is on your hands, man. You know, and like the priest said, and rightfully so, man. And we don't care. We do not care, man. Our time of caring for y'all people who don't want to listen, who want to continue to be rebellious and just live like this society is gonna continue as if it's not going to shit, man. If the confusion and the delusion all mixed up in the society is crazy, man. People are really ignoring the fact of the matter, man, which is the higher powers at work. Like the preacher said, that's why you see hear the rumors of wars, the rumors of war. You got people flip-flopping, changing their sex. You know what I'm saying? The economy is crashing, the dollar is starting to fail, the famine of the word is coming, the famine of food is coming. And not having this truth and understanding, when the famine of word comes, it's gonna kill you just as quick as not having food, man. The famine of food, you know? And this is truly what's gonna sustain you, man, is understanding and having this truth, man. The Lord's dealing with you, man. Because when it's over and done, what the scriptures say, that this truth pretty much gonna be the stability of our times, man. And what time is that? The time of Jacob's trouble, the time of complete chaos, okay? The time of persecution, you know? The time of not having your beneficial life when it comes to food, water, roof over your head, air conditioning, heat, you know, be able to go to get the 4 for 4. All that shit gonna be out the window, man. It's all gonna be on your how about you outside. And if he's dealing with you, that's your only that's gonna be your outlet. But if he's not, you out.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, hey man, you basically just ignoring your own death.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's all right.
Yeah, man, you got
a roll.
Mic drop. Mic drop.
So Rock 16 and 21. For many of them, second Ezra 16 and 22. Says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the others that shall escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Yeah, read it again, like.
Yeah, verse 22 it says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine.
You know, a lot of people gonna die from starvation.
Horrible.
But when they shut this grid down, guess what? The food go bad. See, people and niggas don't know how nothing works.
Nope.
Because you niggas are the most least prepared people on the earth. Okay? You niggas of today and the nigga woman, okay? You operate basically on the grid. You just know that you hit the gas on the car and it go, and you hit the brakes and it stop.
Right.
You niggas are very basic. Okay, you niggas be having no refrigerating food, eating, getting the Grub Hub every day, Uber Eats every day, DoorDash. Okay, so when the lights go out for 24 hours, man, you gonna see people gonna start panicking 12, 13 hours in, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, imagine a week, imagine months, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna get real primitive out here, man. You know?
And them grocery stores, they only, I mean, depending on the population where you at, but we'll just say a small town from where I'm from, when shit hit the fan, they hit that switch, and shit start getting bad, man, that grocery store ain't gonna hold up not even an hour, man, before they clear the shelves. It's gonna be over.
It's gonna be, it's gonna be grimy, because you gotta think like the grocery stores, Well, you gotta think about the people that work there. Once they get news that it's rap,
They got
first deals.
Hell
So you gonna get the leftover once that is dead.
Yeah.
You gotta think of these police officers, man. They gonna go rogue.
Fuck this bag.
They gonna start clicking up and go rogue. You know?
Yep.
Can I bring out a quote?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, this is from the Joker.
I like that one. My man.
Hey, yeah, this from the Joker. He said, I may be the black sheep. You know what? He talking.
Yeah. You gonna finish that, bro.
I'd like to say real quick too, man, since we talk about how these people gonna be acting. Look how you niggas act on Black Friday and shit is relatively available for you.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas fighting,
Yeah.
beating up each other.
Nigga buy the same TV every year.
Every fucking nigga got them same TV, same size. So what you gonna do when this shit is not available, man? You know what I'm saying? Goddamn one TV that you can't use because ain't no more power. You know, what's the point, man?
Tear that bitch up.
You know, hey man, hey, the door of mercy, the window of mercy, the Lord still has his hand stretched forth, man. If y'all don't want to get with it, if y'all want to be on Team Yahweh Shai, fuck it. You know?
That's what we at with too, man. And see, Yahweh Shai drawing the line in the sand. You know? Because you, at the end of the day, you're going to be with Yahweh Shai or you not, man. Because that's the king that's coming to the earth. That's who we serve. That's Lord will. We stand stiffly for that, man.
That's right.
You know?
Just the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 11, verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction.
In the day of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness of affliction. Okay? So right now, this is a prosperous time. This is a first world country. Things are convenient. Okay? Everyone still has their technology, their access. Okay? You got, whole streets full of restaurants and bars and rooftops. Okay? What they call bottomless mimosas. Okay? You ain't thinking about letting you drinking bottomless mimosas.
They best life.
With fajitas, sizzling and shit.
Good.
Yeah. You see? But guess what? 2 days of no electricity can change a lot of things, man.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Them gas pumps run off electricity. You know what I'm saying? And then look what niggas steal when they go loot. Niggas go get shoes. You know, niggas don't get no generators, niggas don't get no deep freeze. Nigga don't get no charcoal.
No first aid kit.
Yeah, nigga get Nike sweatsuits and shit.
Nigga looking good to die.
You know, nigga don't know how to loot. Like, you know.
Damn.
Shit right, boy.
You got it.
Fresh kids.
Right.
Get some more of that?
Yeah, there's a little more.
Finish that, man.
Okay, back in Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 25, in the day of prosperity there is a forgetfulness of affliction, and in the day of affliction there is no remembrance of prosperity.
Yeah, so that prosperity gonna disappear quick because you're gonna go from being wasteful to survival, to scrapping. Okay? And like I say, man, this society, see, the men are so pampered in this society, but see, once they're not eating, they gonna go primitive, man.
Got you, bro.
Yeah.
And this comes from the Joker. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other.
Yeah.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Yeah, he just ahead of the curve.
That's my boy.
And see, I say when you wait till these men stop eating, cause see, there's a process like, cause really, they gonna be like on the fast. You know, their testosterone gonna start increasing. You know, cause when you ain't ate, especially as a man, your body go into a mode to where it got increased testosterone. Okay, it start killing what they call autophagy, if I'm saying it right. They start killing bad cells. So it's gonna come a time where, hey, these men gonna start moving in a completely different spirit, man.
They gonna start becoming men again.
Yeah,
they gonna be vicious.
Yeah, they're gonna be hunters. You see, we're gonna get very primitive out here, man. You know?
I got one more for you. Hey, one more. He said, you see in their last moments, people show who they really are.
Yep. And this is that time.
Crunch time.
And everybody's already on edge. And you people already hate each other.
Yeah.
Look how you people drive in traffic.
Man.
Okay? People don't care about each other, man.
Hell no.
Everybody is full of themselves, man. It's a very narcissistic society, man. And they entitled. So when people don't have their pamper, their convenience, okay, they can't get pampered, guess what? They're gonna throw tantrums, man. You know?
You know, in this society, man, if it's something, let's say it was an accident somewhere, a horrible crash, man. Like the brother saying that people think about themselves. They're not thinking about really run to your aid. First thing they're gonna do is hit live record. You know, help them, help her. You know what I'm saying? Give them some help. They call the doctor, some shit. But you know, because they more concerned about them likes, them views. They just all they really concerned about. They ain't really giving a damn about the person who's in need of aid. You know, it's all about them at the beginning. All right, I'm gonna get verse 26 and that'll be it, bro. I just gotta bring that one up. This is back in Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 26. For it is an easy thing unto the Lord Yahweh in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways.
Yeah, see what's finna happen, the Lord finna open up with judgment. Like, it's gonna get real gory because the least are gonna the Lord gonna put the spirit on the least to hit that off switch on this grid, okay? And that's when true judgment gonna open up, like the apparitions and different things that you speak about. That's when the Lord gonna open up. You know? And Lord will, during that time, that power gonna be activated, man. You know? Because we're gonna need that power to get through these times, man. Okay? And while this is going on, guess what? The elites, they want people to what? Delete each other. Because they got that depopulation agenda. So they're gonna leave the grid down. They're gonna let it get purged, like, so they can thin the herd, and the people are gonna be desperate for some type of solution, and that's when he's gonna come with that sea hill. Cause see, when he shut it down this time, ain't gonna be no more cell phones no more when he open this thing up. The device is gonna be in your hand. Okay? Your wallet is gonna be in your hand. Your way to get into your job is gonna be through your hand. Cause it's easy for them to switch the locks to where it's just RFID accessible. You know? And that's another thing that these companies that they plan on leaving open, because a lot of these companies, they plan on letting close anyway. Like you always going to, like, rich is poor. You know, so a lot of these little companies finna close. But your Walmarts and your Targets and your Amazons, you know, while you killing each other, they just gonna be getting everything RFID ready for you, man. You know, while y'all deleting each other, man.
I got the scripture, but I'm gonna bring this quote, and this from this quote from Book Eli, and basically the question the lady she asked, they said she's like, what was it like in the 21st century? Like, and people, he said, people had more than they needed. We had no idea what was precious. What was it? We threw everything away. She said, we do everything, we do anything people would kill for now. But you know, and that, especially when times get hard, like, you know, right now, you go to these restaurants, instead of getting the food to the home, guess what? They'll throw the shit away. Hey, and kids at home that might get a plate or something, have food left, they throw the shit away.
It's a policy.
You
gotta throw it away.
But you know that we had so much, and now people gonna fight for the shit. People gonna go berserk.
You're gonna be fighting over garbage cans. Bad bitches. Hey, you gonna be seeing bad bitches digging in garbage cans. The Lord finna embarrass you, American, man. You know? Yeah, you can get that.
Can I bring a quote down real fast? And this is Jeremiah 17:10. I, the Lord Yahweh, search the mind. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doing.
The fruit of his doing. Okay? Being a bad bitch, a real nigga.
That's right.
Okay? Being an alphabet. Okay? Being an adulterer. Okay? All these things that our people glorify in, there's a punishment for them, man. Okay? Like I say, the Lord finna embarrass these niggas. Celebrity niggas, they gonna be embarrassed, man. Okay? The Lord, one thing about the Lord's judgment, he know that these niggas that love clout and popularity, they greatest fear is to be embarrassed, man.
That's right, bro.
And you best believe the Lord gonna embarrass a lot of you. Like I say, you gonna see bad bitches digging out the garbage can, man.
Right. And even if you do sell off or you sell off, you still gonna be on that universal basic income.
Yeah, the UBI.
Hey, because at the end of the day, only the nobility is gonna eat like that.
Yep.
That's it.
You know, hey, the new world order.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. This is back in Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 27. The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure,
Yep.
and in his end his deeds shall be discovered.
It's an affliction for an hour. And see, you people are so already mental unstable. You know, because soft times make weak minds, man. All right? And you people have extremely weak minds. Okay?
Got a quick one for you.
Yeah, bro.
Philippians 4:12. I know both how to be abased,
Yep.
and I know how to abound.
Yep.
Everywhere and in all things, I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need.
Yeah, hey, so Apostle Paul seen the highest highs and the lowest lows. You know, because Apostle Paul came from an upper middle class family that stayed in Tarshish, which was a province of Rome. Okay, so Apostle Paul's family was a family of status, man. Okay, that's why when they was bringing Apostle Paul to Agrippa, they knew him by name. You know, yeah, they knew him, like they knew his family. That's why Apostle Paul was able to be in Tarshish, but still practice his custom, okay, his culture, because his family owned land. They was landowners, man. Okay, so Apostle Paul was he knew how to live that lifestyle, and he knew how to be in the dungeon.
Hey, bro, if I can add, even the principles of Stoicism,
Yep.
it tells you to sleep on the floor sometimes,
Yep.
eat potatoes for a week,
Yep.
just to basically give you that rough, rugged life.
Yep.
Because that's the type of lifestyle we gonna need, build the spirit to go through Jacob's trouble, man.
Yeah, man.
You may not eat for days.
Yep.
You may not drink for a day or two.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, we know the Most High gonna provide. But it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be some time to where, you know, the scripture say you have to walk by faith.
Yeah.
Because these people are going to be dying and attempting to eat. You know? Like they're going to put themselves in harm's way. All right? And you know Eve going to send them niggas out there to the slaughter. You know? Like, hey, we finna see some things, man. When that grid shut down, we going to see some things, man. Then we going to see. Okay? Then we going to see, man. Everybody finna get to be tough too, man. Because everybody's so tough nowadays, man. You know, yeah, everybody's so goddamn tough nowadays, man. Like I say, Sakari, all them niggas, you know, one nigga got 9 guns. Okay?
2 hands.
Yeah, they gonna have to get active. You gonna have to get active. And then when you do that, which, hey, if you own a firearm, that's cool, and nothing wrong with it. But if you come to camp like that, that's pretty much saying, shit, I got myself.
Yeah.
You know, and the Lord gonna treat it like, shit, you got all them guns, shit.
You got it.
You got it.
Go ahead, big
Yeah.
guy.
You straight.
Let's get that loot, man. Oh, yeah, get that Timothy first, then go read down.
And this 2 Timothy
Read down.
3:1.
Yep.
This known also that in the last days
Yep.
perilous time shall come.
Yep. And perilous goes to evil. Go ahead.
Yep.
Dangerous. Go
Yep.
ahead.
Verse 2.
Yep.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Yep. Self-worship. Okay, because what do people do all day? Take selfies.
Yeah.
People wake up every day and take pictures of themselves all day throughout the day.
And guess what? That shit gonna stop when the internet go down.
Yeah. And then all you start doing is getting your face for the database.
That's
your
right.
facial recognition.
And a lot of these people who, like you saying, wake up and get straight on the internet, a lot of these people, that's all they have. They have nobody to talk to. They have no social group or nothing. That's all they got.
validation,
That's
too.
their validation.
Yeah.
That's all they got. You know?
A lot of these people got low self-esteem,
Yep.
low
Yep.
self-worth.
Yep.
So basically, when you do that and you basically create these platforms, well, basically you become an idol.
Yep.
And then the more followers you get, what happens? You feed that energy,
Get
or
proud.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's more so like energy harvesting, man.
Yep.
You know, you feed off those views. That's why you feel so good from those likeness, man.
It's a snare.
It's a snare.
Hey, it's so like the Most High gonna put you people in what they call the prison, like the hole.
Yeah.
You know, solitary confinement.
That's it. That's
And
it.
it's gonna be a torture to you people, man.
Yeah.
Own damn mind.
Yeah, your own mind. Them demons, you finally gotta deal with them demons with no coping mechanism.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you gonna bug out. Hey, the Most High, the Most High gonna do a slow kill on a lot of these people, man. He gonna torment you, man.
Play your mind.
Yeah, he gonna plague your mind. That's one of your favorite scriptures too. When give me any plague but the plague of your mind.
That's right. Motherfucker have suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
Seeing shit that's not there.
Especially when you ain't ate nothing.
That's
man.
right, bro.
Oh yeah.
You got
Hey, I got an example for a dangerous man. Hey, this is Isaiah 13:16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled,
Yep.
and their wives ravished.
Yep. So it's gonna get real ancient world, man. Men gonna tap back into that motherfucker gonna be like Vikings out here. Yeah, motherfucker gonna be like Vikings out here, man.
Dang.
You know?
And like you say, bro, because Apostle Gabar always states it, man, that, you know, we really have to think about what's going to happen, man, during Jacob's trouble, man. You know, a lot of people don't really think of really how bad it's going to get, man. I mean, one, these jailhouses, these prisons, these insane asylums, man, nobody sticking around to monitor these people. So where they gonna go?
Right.
Out of those doors, into the word.
The angels gonna let them niggas
Come
out.
on, I got a
And
spot for you.
how the angel grab Habakkuk?
That's right.
Yeah, them
That's
angels
right.
gonna be grabbing them niggas and dropping them niggas off.
Peter.
You know?
Yeah, yeah, and these proud women, that scripture says how your women shall be ravished. Oh man, they a lot of these guys, man, they already got their eyes on the prize, man. They know where they going. Well, hey, buddy, what's her boy name that was on the Purge? Oh, crazy cat. He was just waiting on shit to go down. They paid him to go out.
One had the
Little skinny crazy dude,
Yeah.
man, on the last one.
he had them syringes.
Oh,
on his head.
Skeletor.
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 Hey, Skeletor gonna be all around this bitch, man.
A lot of them guys.
Yeah, so what he wanted to do for that, he gave him the chip, he wanted to purge.
Yeah, he was ready.
You finna say something?
Yeah, I met a nigga a couple weeks ago. Shit, he did like 22 years for capital murder.
Yeah.
So he just got released like last year or something like that, right? And he was down in Meridian. He from here. He said he just got released from some shit Tate Reed did. You know? And I was like, damn,
he
how-
released for capital
Hey,
murder?
but the thing about it, he was out there, for capital murder. Damn. Thing about it, he was out there bragging about the shit, you know? So I'm like, hey, this nigga, he gonna do it again.
Yeah, they let him out to go get a couple more.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he could rob me up too.
Yeah.
Possible.
Oh yeah, for that early release.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
possible.
Yeah.
I'm down for them boys.
It's 2 Timothy 3 and 2. Men should be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud.
Just saying it. Nigga get out for murder, boasting. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But niggas like that, the Lord gonna torture them niggas too, man.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead.
That blasphemers,
Yep.
disobedient to parents,
Yep.
unthankful, and unholy.
Again, this is a very unappreciative, you know, disrespect to the carnal parents, and then the true disrespectful to their spiritual parents, man. You know?
So like, man, I seen the video yesterday on TikTok. These young niggas, I'm gonna say young niggas, their grandmama, they kick grandmama on the ground and they're jumping on, like two of them jumping on their grandmama, man. You know what I'm saying, man? These fucking niggas, you little motherfuckers, man. Y'all gonna destroy y'all motherfuckers, man.
Savage.
Y'all so damn disobedient, man. Y'all, you just jump on your grandmama,
Yep.
kick on the ground, man. You see them just kick her.
Yep. And who they come
Fuck y'all.
from? They products of the matriarch.
Yep.
And that's another thing, all you women, all these little wild niggas that y'all just let loose, you know, here it is, because you women, you go pick the sorriest nigga on earth to reproduce with, then you produce a worse version of this nigga, and then you turn them niggas loose, and now he all our problem.
Right.
We gotta deal with this nigga, you know? But guess what? In time of Jacob trouble, it's gonna be all them matriarch babies that's gonna be getting at you women, man. You know? You got it, bro.
It's unholy. Verse 3.
Yep.
Without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers,
Yep.
and incontinent, fierce,
say despise.
Despisers of
Like
those
I say,
that are
they ain't gonna have this
good.
natural affection, man, because the scriptures go into how the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah.
There ain't gonna be no concern for help or, you know what I'm saying, assistance or, you know what I'm saying, gratitude or any kind of comfort.
Yep.
Everybody gonna be out to make it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be survival of the fittest.
And it's already like that now. Like I say, when you drive in traffic, it's survival of the fittest.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, getting on and off the interstate. You know?
Gotta drive for yourself and every other
Hell yeah.
motherfucker on the highway.
But they
man.
show you what people's minds are here, man. People only concerned with they got going on,
That's
man.
it.
You know? And it's just gonna increase when you take away the food and the convenience. No, you got that. Luke.
Yeah, you start the top room.
Yeah.
This is Luke 21:1. And he looked up and saw the rich men casting their gifts into the treasury.
Now you can start at start at 5, yeah.
This is Luke 21:5.
Yep.
And some spake of the temple, how it was adorned with goodly stones and gifts, he said.
Yep.
As for these things which ye behold, the days will come, in the which there shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
Yeah, and that was he was prophesying about 70 AD. You know, when the temple would be destroyed by the Roman legions. You know, when the Titus met. Okay, go ahead.
And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be?
Go ahead.
And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass?
Go ahead.
And he said, Take heed that ye be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying that I am the Mashiach, and the time draweth near. Go ye not therefore after them.
Yeah, hey, because even leading up to the destruction of the temple, which is going to transition into the end of this time, because going into the destruction of the temple, what's in the book of Acts, the 5th chapter, and they talking about all these men that were raised up, and you know the rebellion, you know? You had Jake doing that back then, and now you got Jake, you know, doing that now, all right? Because even these niggas like Charleston White and all these niggas, they come as if they some type of messiah, as if they have the weight. Okay, these false teachers amongst Israel, everybody this messiah character, man. You know?
You want those accounts in that file or you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it, bro.
This is verse 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions,
Yep.
be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by.
Yeah, see, this is where we at now. He's speaking of the end of these times, man. So he's running it down, and all you hear about is wars and rumors of wars, which are circulating stories.
Right.
And what did Yahweh Shai get this prophecy from? Get Jeremiah 51:46. Show you that Yahweh Shai was teaching out of the Old Testament, man. Okay? Christians make it seem like, you know, whom they call Jesus, you know, what he came to do is separate from the Old Testament. Nah, man, he was teaching out of the Old Testament. You got it, bro.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, start at verse 45.
Go ahead.
My people, go ye out of the midst of her and deliver ye every man his soul.
Now, that's not saying physically leave. We're talking about spiritually, man.
Right,
Detached from this place. Because we deliver our soul by repenting back to Yahweh by Shema Shai through faith, man.
That's it, man.
You know? Go ahead.
And you can't move nowhere where the Most High can't locate you.
Nah. It might just be one nuke just come where you at.
For you.
You know? Go ahead.
From the fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh, verse 46, and lest your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land.
Yep.
A rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that in another year shall come a rumor,
Go ahead.
and violence in the land, ruler against ruler.
Yeah, so Yahweh Shai was speaking about the prophecy of Jeremiah. Rumors, 1 year.
Story.
Yeah, land, you know, ruler against ruler. Then eventually violence in the land. So what we've been seeing is what? Stories about war. Different nations and how they're making alliances and different conflicts and different skirmishes. And, you know, that's all we've been hearing about. What, you know, the EU saying they're going to do, what Russia saying they're going to do, what Iran. That's all we've been hearing, these circulating stories.
Right.
But eventually, violence going to break out. But before violence break out, okay, the Lord going to allow Esau to shut these bitches down, man, and present their seed.
And this is Matthew chapter 5, 22. Y'all shall speak. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
Yep.
And whosoever shall say to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, you fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
Yeah, and the hellfire represents the judgment just to come. It's going to be a judgment of burning.
Right.
All right, and hell, okay, represents a condition, man.
Right.
And then even when you go into the ancient world, all right, you had this place, what is it called, Ghana?
Gehenna.
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 Yeah, and that's where Jake would go, okay, and burn trash and also offer to Molech, burn the children. So that place was always on fire. You know, there was always a fire kindled in that place.
That's right.
So this is how the judgment of the new's gonna be. It's gonna be a great fire kindled, which is gonna be the lake of fire in the book of Revelation, man.
Hey, I'm glad you said that, priest, because that was the purpose I brought it out. That hellfire is talking about the second death,
Yep.
the second coming.
Yep.
So he had to know something from the Old Testament,
Yep.
build the spirit,
Yep.
in order to say, look, this you're gonna be subject to the hellfire.
Yep. You got it, bro.
Got a quick.
Yep.
Oh, you wanted some more of them?
Nah,
Okay. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, starting verse 18.
Yep.
Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
Yep.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Yeah, hey, see, when the Lord allowed Esau to shut the grid down, that's gonna be the Lord getting active, man.
That's right, bro.
The Lord gonna get busy when the lights go out, man. Okay? All these different judgments that's gonna be going for the teeth of wild beasts. All right? Hey, cause guess what? Like, you know, you can go into a, let's say you work in a warehouse or a plant. Let's say you're the first one there in the morning. You might see raccoons in there. You know, you might see a deer in there. So imagine when this shit shut down for weeks and months. When animals gonna get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Lord, and the Lord put the spirit on them because it's that prophecy.
Yep.
What certain animals shall remove from their place? These are all the things that's gonna be going on, man, when the Lord shut this bitch down, man.
Bobcats,
Yeah.
jaguars.
Bears, especially like you what's in the western states and Montana and shit.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
These states that got these zoos and shit.
And wolves and shit.
And who would know what kind of hybrids Esau to let roam around and shit. You know, it's gonna be all kind of shit coming out.
Then those animals in the zoo.
Yeah.
Yep. No, they mad at him.
They already out. They play. They double time
They
being out.
waiting
They
on
play.
One opportunity.
Verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him,
Yep.
or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and the serpent bit him.
Yeah, so it's gonna be death on every side.
Yeah.
Okay, every time you escape something, you're gonna be entering into something else. Okay? You might have got away from that pack of niggas that were trying to grape you.
Right.
Okay? But then it's an actual pack of wolves that's gonna chase you around, man.
Can't get a break for real.
You know? You might get away from that, and then you might run into the goddamn Proud Boys or something, man.
Right.
He's like, damn.
Can't escape.
Yeah, the Most High not gonna give you niggas no relief. Like, yeah, get that real quick.
A second Ezra 5:8.
Yeah.
There shall be a confusion also in many places.
Yeah, confused, going back to confusion. When all these things, because you people ain't gonna be able to communicate.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to get the update of what's going on. You're just gonna be out here. You're not gonna understand why, because you don't believe the prophecies.
Right.
Okay, so this is gonna be very strange what's happening.
That's right, bro.
You know, you got
Back in 2nd Ezra 5:8, there shall be a confusion also in many places,
Yep.
and the fire shall be often sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places.
Yeah, and the wild beasts shall change their places. So they let you know that the Lord gonna put the spirit, okay, on these animals to remove out of their place, man, and start coming into these cities.
That's right, bro.
And getting busy,
That's right.
you know?
And mysterious women shall bring forth monsters.
Yep, you got it, bro.
Yeah. For what you're saying, hey, people ain't gonna know what's going on because the grid gonna be down and shit. Basically, they ain't gonna get no report on it
Yep.
This shit gonna basically report on them.
Yep.
You know? Yeah, they gonna be in it, goddamn.
Yeah, it's gonna be live.
Yeah, it's gonna be live.
Everybody like to go live. Then the most often go live. You can do a live stream.
gonna show you how to do it, though.
Yeah. Everybody wanna go live. You know?
This is Psalms 34:7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and
Yep.
delivered them.
And see, you learn the fear of the Lord within grace period. That's what the grace period was for us to come into the fear of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai.
Yo.
You know, that's why we out here rain, sleet, and snow. Because of the fear of the Lord. You know?
Another season.
What's that in Jeremiah 15:1. You gotta put that back.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge.
Hey, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. And through the fear of the Lord, what does he do? He brings us close. By what? Giving us faith, understanding. And the Lord gonna give us a spirit, because what's that in Job 5 and 22?
Okay.
Yeah, real quick, you finish that.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Yeah, fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is what you see amongst our people that don't get it. 2/3, they despise this word, man. This is a joke to them. You can't just come up to, okay, your cousin's house, they watching the game, and you start going into prophecy, man. You're gonna ruin their mood. They say, oh, he go with this shit. You know? Bet.
And see, that, but like you were saying a minute ago, when Esau shut his grid down, they ain't gonna know what the fuck to do. Because what? They have the spies of wisdom of Yahweh Shai and the instruction that is being delivered to the masses, man, by way of Yahweh Shai through his prophets, man.
Yeah.
You know? We telling you what the Lord, thus said the Lord, that this is gonna happen, this prophet is gonna come to pass, this is what you should do. And it boils down to faith, man, and believing. But you people, like you say, please don't kill my vibe. They in that shit. They don't want to hear it, man. You know, but that's fine. The Lord gonna allow you to hear it loud and clear, but it's gonna be too late then.
He gonna kill your vibe.
Yeah, literally.
He gonna kill your vibe.
And it's Job 5 and 22. After destruction and famine, that shall last.
Destruction and famine thou shall last. Showing you what, the Lord gonna have an extraordinary spirit on us, man.
That's right.
You know, and you can kind of feel it now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you kind of feel that the Lord is putting us in a different spirit. Ever since, like we talked about, Yahweh Shai sealing this thing off, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, everybody that ain't right, that ain't fully in, Yahweh Shai, he moving them to the side, man.
Can I bring something out?
Yeah.
Matthew 28 and verse 20, just to back you up, bro. Teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you.
Yep.
And lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world.
So
to walk.
that spirit at the end of the world, speaking of this age and over here in the Western Hemisphere.
Right.
You know, because this is the last age in succession of the heathens, okay? And this is the furthermost part of the world.
That's right.
Over here in the West.
Yeah.
So that spirit of Yahweh Shai followed us here, man. You know, through Elder Abba business, going back to when the 3 days and a half was fulfilled.
That's right.
The spirit of Yahweh Shai came to us. And that spirit going to intensify. It's already in us. You just got to keep building
That's
on
it, man.
And how you build on it? Stay occupied
That's
in
it, bro. You got to.
You got to exercise Yahweh Shai.
That's right, bro.
Just like you doing. And how do you build muscle? Reps.
The reps.
You know, and then sometimes you gotta go to the point of muscle failure.
That's it, bro.
You're gonna be tired if you ain't never got sleep in this thing, hey, you ain't putting out.
And then you get bigger from the resistance.
Yeah.
And this lifestyle, it brings resistance, the tribulations, you know, everything we went through. And that's why really through the spirit, man, bro's got like a fucking attitude.
Yeah.
Like it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That's why when we see particular judgments going out, you know what I'm saying, whether it's a woman, a child,
Right.
you know, back in the gap, we used to be like, damn, man, that's
Yeah.
fucked up, man. You
Yeah.
hate that happen. But now you rejoicing basically,
Yeah.
man. Like, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
what
you-
that nigga doing his past life.
Hey, even when grandma would get shook up, I'm like, what that bitch do? I mean, my bad. What grandma would do?
Yeah, man. You know, so like the brother said, hey, the Lord is He's hardening our heart when it comes to sympathy and shit for people, man. You know, because we understand that the Lord's judgment, okay, His will be done, man. And, you know, and we know the more judgment go out, we know it's just gonna continually increase more and more. So we ain't got time to be sympathetic and heartbroken over this shit, man. We hasten to return Yahweh Shai. And the Lord has told us, man, that it's gonna be a lot of death and destruction, man, coming upon this earth, man. Especially here in Babylon, man. So the Lord is building us up, man, day by day, man. He's strengthening us every day, man. Because the shit is not gonna get no prettier, man.
The Lord finna show you his harshness, man. You got
Some hard times gonna create strong men.
Yep.
And Lord willing, we be those strong men. You know?
That's why we're going through hard times now.
Right.
You know, like the resistance, the brother said, man, because it's it's like you say, it's a burden to be righteous in this society.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, the Lord finna turn the tide, man. The momentum gonna be on our side. The momentum on our side now.
Right,
Because
right,
guess
right.
what? All you people are subjugated to this prophecy, man. You know, all you people, because you love this place. Y'all people love. We don't. We don't care. Like you say, how you know we become a new creature? We be disappointed when the nigga don't die. Like, yeah, the nigga lives. Damn. They shot such and such. The nigga live.
Damn.
Yeah.
Almost one down. One left in the game.
And it showed 5 and 22.
Yep.
After destruction and famine, that shall last.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say this too. And all these people say God is all love. I don't want to love in this. I don't see no love part of this though.
He laughing at you destruction.
That's
He
right,
gonna laugh through us.
That's right.
Okay. Go ahead.
And neither shall thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
And we just read about wild beasts moving from their place.
That's it.
But that's not gonna be for us. The Lord gonna have that spirit of no on us. When the animals were afraid,
That's it.
you know, it had that reverence. Okay, so it's gonna be a situation, man. The Lord will have animals run past us and be tearing niggas apart, man.
Hey, what shows you build a spirit, we spot on, I Am Legend.
Yep.
When Will Smith was in the 5.0, that Mustang, what did he see? He saw lions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In New York.
Yeah.
So when we say build a spirit, it's not far-fetched.
Yeah.
The scriptures say so.
Yeah. And then also, like, when you got famine, and because in the time when it's shut down, ain't gonna be no garbage truck running.
No, the
That's gonna
upkeep
create,
is gone.
that's gonna create diseases
That's
and
it,
shit.
bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna create diseases and shit, man.
Like you say, trash gonna be steady building up,
People,
sewer lines gonna
dead
be
bodies,
backing up, dead bodies,
Plumbing and shit.
you know.
And y'all watch these movies. They tell you how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, they tell you how it's gonna be.
Hey, Sister Elder said that because when you go into that term predictive program, it means foretell prophecy.
Yep.
So they prophesied on the left-hand side because within the concept of Satanism, you gotta let the people know what you're gonna do because they believe in bad karma.
Revelation of the method.
Revelation of the method.
Yeah. Cause you know a lot of they just watch movies now and it was good or it wasn't good. It's no understanding that this is that left-handed prophecy,
It's a
man.
message.
Yeah, like this is coming to a life near you, goddamn. It's gonna actually happen.
Like the brother
You know?
say, you gonna be in it.
Hell
You're
yeah.
gonna be the movie.
Right.
Jay say nothing to me, dog.
Shit.
You gonna say something? Yeah.
Started one.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 15 and 1.
Yep.
Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people.
Yeah, what do Samuel and Moses represent? A mediator between Israel and the Most High. And right now, who's the mediator? Yahweh Shai. So as our people don't reverence Yahweh Shai, they have no mediator. You know? Now get that Psalm 2 and 20, not Psalm 2 and 12. Let's get in the that's KJV and the NLT. What you got, bro?
It says, cast them out of my sight and let them go forth.
Hey, cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. Now, let's get that.
This book of Psalms, chapter 2, I'm just gonna start verse 11.
You got
Verse 11, starting at verse 11. Serve the Lord Yahweh with fear and rejoice with trembling.
Yep, go ahead.
Kiss the Son, lest he be angry.
They said rejoice with trembling, man. Hey, you gotta be honored just to be out here, man.
Yeah.
We not out here for no clout, to be popular, man. Whatever lot the Lord got us, we just gonna serve, man.
Yeah.
You know? We just, and another thing, when you really serving, you not trying to take on random people.
Nah.
You know, like when you really gotta serve and be responsible for somebody, you're not just going out there trying to heap up random people. No, man. You know, we just, whatever lot the Lord gave us, man, we're gonna teach, we're gonna preach, we're gonna try our best to be righteous, man.
Yeah.
Be disciplined, and may the Lord have mercy, man.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, and we fear that we not worthy, man.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a constant fear, like, man, you constantly checking yourself, man.
Yeah.
You know, but when niggas start when niggas start being spiritual coaches and selling names, it's like there's no fear. You're like, damn, we wasn't even thinking no shit like that. You're like, damn. You know, you got it, bro.
Kiss the Son, lest he be angry,
Yep.
and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled, but
Question.
a little.
What does that kiss the Son mean?
Submit.
Worship Yahweh Shai.
You have to follow instructions.
Yep, so appease him.
You have to appease him, which goes into worship Yahweh Shai.
Yep,
Submit yourself.
yep.
Where his wrath is kindled, but a little, blessed are they that put their trust in him.
Let's read in NLT. Then we're gonna get the rest of Jeremiah. Because Jeremiah gonna explain his wrath kindled a little. Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 2, in the NLT, starting verse 11. Serve the Lord Yahweh with reverent fear and
Read it again, like, bro.
Psalms chapter 2, verse 11 in the NLT. Serve the Lord Yahweh.
Straight 12, yeah.
Go straight 12.
Yeah.
This is the book of Psalms chapter 2, verse 12 in the NLT. Submit to God's royal son.
Hold on. So Old Testament, who is this? Old Testament only. Who is this royal son
right.
that we're commanded to submit to?
That's right.
Shai.
Okay?
Right.
It says submit to the Most High's royal son.
That's a form of worship, people.
Yep. Go ahead.
And Yahweh Shai and Yahweh is two different people too.
Right, bro.
Dumbass people.
How you gonna be your son?
Right. Who was he looking up to? Who was he praying to on the cross?
Yeah,
right.
That boy praying to himself.
Yeah.
Who was the Most High well pleased with?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on.
And submit is to be under the ruler.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Common sense ain't so common.
Go ahead.
Or he will become angry,
Yep. If you become angry, go ahead.
and you will be destroyed in the midst of all your activity.
You will be destroyed in the midst of all your activities.
right.
Like you said earlier, when they hit the switch, they'll tell you what activity you're gonna be doing.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Motherfucker gonna be at the club.
Yeah.
Motherfucker gonna be at the beach.
Yeah.
Okay?
Like
On
today.
the interstate and shit.
Like today,
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
away from at the airports, hospitals, hey, on their way home,
Yeah.
leaving home, going to work.
Yep. Go ahead.
For his anger flares up in an instant.
In an instant. Like today, one switch. So that's gonna be Yahweh Shai making that call, all right, to hit that switch.
That's it.
Because man, get that real quick to prove that Yahweh Shai gonna make that call. That's why the Most High submit to my royal son.
That's right, bro.
Even like, and the Godfather is the best example.
That's right.
Because even though the Godfather was still living, he forwarded all business to his son.
That's right. And then what happened? And then he became Michael's counselor.
Yeah.
So now when Yahweh Shai has a counselor, it's Yahweh himself.
That's right.
And that's what Mike said on Godfather 1 when he moved his brother Tom away from him. He said, look, I got my pops. If I need, basically, if I need somebody who has more experience than my father.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying?
You gotta watch that.
Man, bro, we can watch it together, man.
I ain't watching none
You
of
got
it.
it.
And it's John 5:22.
Yep.
For the Father judged no man, but had committed all judgment unto the Son.
And it's the same thing you see in
That's right.
Godfather,
That's right.
the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, he forwarded all responsibilities and affairs to his son.
And to back the priest up, go to Revelation, the 5th chapter.
Yep.
Everything in the heavens bow down to Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
And
All
Yahweh
things
didn't
in
stand up and say Yahweh going off.
Yep.
He was well pleased.
Yep.
He was honored that his son fulfilled the task.
Yep. So going back to this, when it said his anger flares up at an instant, that's gonna be Yahweh Shai put the spirit on Esau to hit the switch.
Yep.
Go ahead.
But what joy for all who take refuge in him.
But what joy for all to take refuge in him. What the scripture say? We're gonna laugh at famine and destruction.
That's right.
Because we trust our power. We know what's happening. why it's happening and who's doing it.
And most importantly, we crying now.
Yep.
So we crying now so we can laugh later.
We copping the plea.
That's right.
And pretty right now we're copping the plea before he show up.
That's right, bro.
Because he's gonna show up via Jacob Trouble first. That's gonna be his theme music.
Yeah.
You know?
I got a quick one.
We got
This the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower.
Yep.
The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
Yeah, and that name, and you go to authority as well. You know, the proper names, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, His Son, Yahweh Shai. But within those names, there's authority, man.
Yep.
Right.
What we just read earlier when the angel told Lot, I can't do nothing until you leave.
That's right. That's right.
So the angel was under the authority of who? Yahweh Bashem Al Shai.
That's it.
Okay? So let's get that this is going to show the Lord's anger kindled just a little bit. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 15:2.
Yep.
And it shall come to pass if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth?
Yeah, and this is what we telling you niggas. What we going into, we telling you what's going to happen to you niggas, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Just like the prophet Ahijah, he told Jeroboam's wife, she came to pretty much, you know, try to get some help for her son. And the Lord told her, man, look, the Lord gonna kill your husband and his lineage, man. You know? So the Lord is telling you niggas what's gonna happen to you niggas, man. Through the prophets. You're getting your sentence. If you don't repent, this is your sentence.
That's right, bro.
Go ahead.
Shall it's like it then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death,
Yep.
and such as are for the sword to the sword,
Go ahead.
and such as for the famine to the famine,
Go ahead.
and such as for the captivity to the captivity.
So your death is appointed. It's already set up. Just like the elect is predestinated to be delivered. Okay? 2/3 are predestinated to a particular death. Go ahead.
Verse 3 says, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord,
Go ahead.
the sword to slay,
The sword to slay.
And-
Whether it be, all right, you know, you die, you know, through gun violence,
Right.
leading all the way up to the noose. Go ahead.
and the dogs to tear,
The dogs, the wild beasts to tear. Go ahead.
and the fowls of the heaven,
Yep.
and the beasts of the earth,
They said the fowls of heaven. So it's gonna be people being eaten alive by bugs. See, the Lord finna do some disrespectful deaths in the earth, man. You people finna die dishonorable deaths, man.
Yeah.
What's that bitch Jezebel got ate by them bugs? I mean by them dogs?
Dog on that little bit of
Yeah.
hands.
There's nothing but the hand left on that thing.
With the hand left on it.
And you know they were ashy, you know what I'm saying? That bitch, she had them black hair. I think she was a Canaanite too. You know, you got it, bro.
it says, and the fowls of heaven and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
Yep.
And I will cause them to be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, it's like,
Yep. So yeah, man, the Lord, all right, he coming to the time now. What's that? 5? Okay, yep. So he coming to the time now where all these things finna be fulfilled. You know? What's that back to 21? You know, 20. We coming to the worst times ever. Okay? And you wait and see when the Lord put the spirit on Esau to shut this grid down and leave it shut down. I say, what we seen today was just a test run, man. Because Esau be wanting to get reactions, okay? He want to see, you know, how efficient he can be, you know? But it's going to come a time where he's going to shut this place down. The Lord going to put the spirit on him to shut it down, and he's not going to open it up for a while, and it's going to get real wild out here, man.
Yeah.
Okay? You got it, bro. What you had the Matthew?
Matthew 21,
Yeah,
20.
yeah,
I just back to 21 and 20.
yeah.
And when the disciples saw it, they marveled, saying, how soon is the fig tree I just Matthew 24 and 20. I pray ye that your fight be not
21, yep.
Matthew 24 and 21.
Yep.
For there shall great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be.
Yeah, so it's gonna be great tribulation since the world was. So this gonna be the worst time ever that we're coming into, man. Cause the Lord finna open up, and this is why He's allowed wickedness, to prosper for so long, because He let people work up to the judgment that's coming, man. Like He told Abraham about the wickedness of the Canaanites wasn't fulfilled yet for them to come into the land. So what we're seeing with the society getting worse and worse, they're just working up to their judgment. That's why in Ezekiel it says the end waited for thee. Judgment's already there, like we already just read. Hey, for the sword to the sword, the death to death, like the judgment's already waiting. People are just running to these judgments, man. Go ahead.
Verse 22.
We end with this.
Except those days shall be shortened.
Yep.
There shall no flesh be saved.
Yo, so the Lord gonna finish.
Alright. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Yeah, so for the elect's sake, the Lord's gonna shorten this thing out. He's gonna cut it off. He's gonna deliver His elect. Yahweh Shai is gonna come put an end to this third world's war. Okay? And that's gonna be the beginning of the eternal kingdom of Israel, man. Alright? That's gonna be the throne of David, okay, conquering the earth by Yahweh Shai, man. What you guys doing?
Come. Hey, with that, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakadash.
double underscore elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Abba.
Abba.
Come here, Shalom.
Come here, Shalom.
How about Shalom? Shalom.
Shalom.